Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's beautiful interview with Sarah Brand. Sarah, I'm not going to say much about you. I'm going to let you do this, but the purpose of this is to share with my audience, your experience of the what I call Income plus Impact VIP Day. So why don't we start with an introduction, Sarah?
Everyone, I'm Sarah Brand, otherwise known as the Ops Whiz, and I work with overwhelmed business owners who are working all day with clients and all night on the admin. I help them to streamline their operations so that they can become more profitable. And that means implementing repeatable process, systems, and automation. So they spend less time on the stuff that doesn't make any money and more time on that client contact.
Thank you, Sarah. And I know when people like me, when we hear implement automations, we go, oh my God, I don't want to do anything technical. So I think you do a little bit more than that, right? Because you put the systems in place, but you're also very hands-on with your clients. Is it correct?
Yeah, that's right. So how I work with clients is I sit down with them, find out exactly what they need, what they're struggling with, the things that they don't love to do, and then we work to get them back to do the stuff that they really, really do love. And we let systems and automation take the weight of and the burden of that admin that they really don't like. And hands-on, I do bite-sized consultancy. So that means over a longer period of time, we meet more often. We can adjust and tweak as we go. And the whole idea is that you end up with a system that you can maintain yourself so that you are still self-sufficient. You get back that time, but you're still self-sufficient until you reach the point where you can't even manage that little bit by yourself, and then you get a VA or someone to help you so that you can expand again. So yeah, hands-on implementation, teaching you how to do it as we improve how you work.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that works for solopreneurs, but also team, right? Because you've got quite a good track record. Excellent, I
Yeah.
would
Yeah,
say,
yeah. I've worked
turning teams
with
around.
Yeah, exactly. I've worked with teams in small business and in corporate. Um, and I think wherever I go, I always look at things and say, this seems like it's a bit like hard work, too much hard work. We could find an easier way to do that, or why are we doing this now? We don't need to do that anymore. I always used to think it was because I'm lazy, but I don't want to. I want to make it as simple and as easy as possible to get things done.
Beautiful. And what was the main results for those teams and those solopreneurs? Let's be very clear.
Success really is taking a failing team that is behind on everything, always on stop with suppliers or always getting complaints from customers, and transforming that into a successful team that is on top of everything and can take some time out and can do things a bit more smoothly. um, is really great for that corporate environment. And it's the same for smaller business, but in smaller business, we're always striving to find the time to expand and grow. And it's virtually impossible when you're doing everything yourself. And so that transformation that you can do with a client who's a solopreneur is massive, because what you do in their business life affects their home life. It gives them back time to spend with friends and family. So not only can it make them more profitable, but it also can make them happier in life overall. And that sounds like a massive claim, right? But it's so true that that time that you're spending in the evening doing the admin, you're not spending with your loved ones.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's a massive claim, but I know one that it's really, really you can deliver. So that's amazing. So if we talk about our experience together, Sarah, we didn't know much about each other when we got together.
We're members of the book club, Alex.
Yeah, from the book club, so no business
Yeah,
technically. We talk about books.
yeah, we do.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
could you share a little bit with the audience where you were at? Because I'm a money breakthrough coach. So people think, oh my God, people are struggling with money. And it's not that, Sarah, it's very successful, but she came to me. So can you share where you were at and what pulled you forward to work together?
Yeah, so I was an employee for a really long time, and I always thought that I could work for myself, but that's not my background. That's not my family's background. They always were employees, and the idea of working for yourself was something scary and something not, that you people just didn't do. It wasn't for us, kind of thing. And when I started my business, I was really nervous about that. I charged way too little for what I did. I wasn't even charging enough to cover my costs. And then I did increase that. Obviously you come to the realization that you need to charge more. Um, but there's a ceiling to that. It always feels a little bit awkward talking about money and saying what you need to really get the job done. And I think for me, it was the value that I give to clients. I wasn't quite getting that across. And that's something that we talked about in our session, is what is the value of what I do and how does it help people? And that was a big breakthrough for me. So yeah, so I think it is just that awkwardness around money. And in the back of my mind, I still have that little voice saying, working for yourself isn't for you, having your own business isn't for you. Who do you think you are charging this amount? But I have successes. And in those moments, I'm like, yes, I do deserve it. I'm good at what I do. But it's always a struggle between the two sides.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you started to touch on that. So we connected, we spent the whole day together in what I think it's a beautiful environment in
It
London.
was, yeah.
How was it for you practically sitting out together, looking at your business, making plans, visioning? How was that for you?
It was great actually, because when I do that kind of thing, normally it's just me. So I might spitball some ideas with various different people, but having someone who knows about business talk to you about your business is always really helpful. It helps you to refocus what you're thinking and get out of your own head a little bit. So and the environment that you go to is, it's very calming. And then the exercises that you do together,
Don't
I
say too
found
much.
those to be
Don't say too much.
I just found them to be really helpful, Alex. I did find them to be really helpful. The exercises that we do, make you think about your business, and when do you really take that time on your business to think about what the next steps are for you, or what's not working. And particularly for me, in the area that you're an expert in, that's one of my personal weaknesses. I can do it. I can talk to clients about money and how they can make more money, but when it comes to your own business, it's never as easy.
Beautiful, beautiful. So if we start to go a little bit deeper about the money, how do you feel your relationship to money has shifted? And could we maybe quantify the results in terms of, did it pay off? Did you just cover your costs? Did
I
you,
want to say
you
no, it
know,
didn't. It didn't pay off at all. No, it did. It definitely did. So I said to you before, or when we had our initial conversation, you said to me, "Oh, let me know what happens. Let me know what happens." And I was thinking, yeah, nothing's going to happen until I actually talk to you in person. But even that, booking a meeting with you changed my mindset just a little bit. And also put it out to the universe that I was available and I wanted to make money and I wanted more clients. And actually, the first thing that happened was I got a discount on a holiday, which was really nice. And then a client came back from that I gave a quote to a year ago and said they were ready to work, and I was so surprised. So that was great. And then a couple of opportunities have come in, and one of my clients has doubled their hours, and ultimately, that's resulted in me doubling what I invoice in a month. So
oh,
so
beautiful.
that was fantastic, is fantastic.
Yeah. And this is after one day of working together, right? So this is
That was, some of it was before we even spent our day.
I say that because the moment people, and I wrote post about it, I write it all about all the time. The moment people say, I'm gonna book a day with you and they, pay, they start to have these discounts, clients popping out of the dead zone. And even the other day, I had had a message from another beautiful lady who said, it's not even the VIP day yet. Ours is in a few weeks. And already I realize this, and already I'm thinking differently, and already I'm seeing results. So it is about, for those of you that like a bit of a mystical, putting it out there to the universe. But the universe is very practical. So thinking about it, I'm going to do something about it, is not the same as saying, okay, this is my hard cash. I believe in myself. I'm going to shift. And then you get all these things out of the blue that I love personally and clients love as well.
Yeah, I think, the one thing is the intention, right? You have the intention. I came to you because I had the intention to earn more out of my business and to get some more clients. And that intention means that you work in a different way, or maybe you hold yourself in a different way, or you say things in a different way, and those things draw people to you as well. So I think, I love that the holiday thing was completely out of the blue that I got discount, but that was really unexpected and lovely. And yeah, so thank you, universe, for that.
Yeah, thank you, universe. What's more? So, for people that don't know me that well, how do you, and they hear money breakthrough coach, and everybody has a lot of perceived idea about what is a money breakthrough coach. Why do you think I'm different from the other coaches, mentors, healers, and things in between? What's your opinion?
I think so. So for me, I like how straight talking you are. I am a straight talker, and I need people to talk straight to me because I don't want to do the fluffy, like the fluffy stuff. And for all the things that you have on your site, and and it might look fluffy to people, but it isn't, right? It's about talking, having the real conversations, and actually going where people don't want to go, maybe. I mean, if they're booking in with you, they want to go there, right? So it's being ready for that, and then you challenging what we say, and how we bring things to, we bring our preconceived ideas to the session, and how you kind of break that down, and give us a new perspective. That is really different. And I know a lot of coaches that do the really fluffy stuff, and that is definitely not for me.
Thank you.
Mm.
And what about the support that you felt during the day, after the day? How did you feel? Was that good for you, too much for you, not enough for you?
Well, I want to say, like, if you'd have messaged me, it would have been nice. No, I'm joking. It was like you were messaging, voice noting. It was really useful. And when they come through, I look at the message and think I need to do something before I reply because it's the constant reminder that I came to you because I wanted to focus on my business. And it's very easy to come away from the day and then just go back into the daily grind and not do any of the things that we talked about. So yeah, so I really love that. The voice notes are fun and nice and very light-hearted, but also there was a couple where I'd responded to you and you said, no, come on, focus, we need to do this. And it really made me think again, yeah, I am doing this, I do want it. So yeah, so I love that aspect of it.
Beautiful. So how would you summarize the essence of a money making VIP day for somebody who really have no idea what they're putting themselves through?
I think when you go, whatever you think is going to happen is probably not going to happen, and you're going to be really surprised. And you need to go with like a really open mind about your business and about the expertise that Alex has, because that's the key, really. If you are you're open-minded, you're willing to have the discussions, the real honest discussions about your business, then VIP day will definitely springboard you to the next level.
Beautiful, Sarah. Thank you. And somebody who is sitting on the fence, what would you tell them?
Get off the fence and book in with Alex, and then see if you can get a discount on a holiday. Just saying. Yeah, just get off the fence and just do it, because it really is worth it. And the time that you spend is the time for you. It's not about Alex, it's about you. And when, even like for me, I'm a business consultant. I help other people with their businesses all the time. But do I spend enough time looking at my business in the right direction? I do spend some time. I know it's important, but am I looking in the right direction? Not always. So yeah, so get off the fence and just book in.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Sarah. So just to finish up, if people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
So they can book an initial consultation for free on my website, which is opswiz.co.uk. So opswiz.co.uk. Or they can find me on LinkedIn. So Sarah Brand, the Ops Wiz. You can find me on LinkedIn, or I'm at Women in Business Network. So I might see you there. So yeah, I'm around and about.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah, for the lovely work that you do and for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.